What makes online dating so different? We, human beings, have been in this world for so many thousands of years. And since the beginning, people have been choosing partners. Cultures across the world are very different, and we can come across so many different ways in which people choose their life mates. But the concept of finding a life partner with the help of the internet is a fairly recent concept when compared with the history of mankind as such. Of course, the internet and computers have influenced man's life so much that it is no surprise that in the matters of finding a suitable partner too, the internet has made its presence felt. Online dating is, to put as very simply or flatly, finding a partner with the help of a machine, namely the computer, via the internet. That itself makes the idea and the process a very novel one indeed. Hundreds of happy people across the globe have been successful in finding suitable partners by the means of online dating. But to be frank with you, a lot of not-so-lucky persons have been goofed and jilted by the same process. So in order to make sure that you find a place in the first list, let us go into the details of online dating. The magic of the internet. Everything that applies to the internet, applies to online dating as well. The internet, as we know, allows for unlimited possibilities in communication, and it is this feature that has proved to be at the same time the biggest boon, as well as bane, for online dating. People can start from scratch and get to know everything about each other before the actual meeting takes place. Tastes and preferences, likes and dislikes, interests and obsessions can be discussed on a one-to-one basis, so that when the meeting actually takes place, these two people are not in the least strangers to each other. Wonderful, isn't it? But at the same time, this possibility for unlimited communication leaves a lot of space for guile as well. The human race is endowed with a remarkable ability to use, misuse and abuse the same thing. And naturally, online dating too has been and is still being used for vile purposes. 5 steps to online dating success. The person who is misusing this facility may either be a practical joker or maybe someone with more devious intentions who is out to get some victims. It is because of this reason that a little bit of homework is good before you actually hit the road. But you do not have to worry, the homework has already been painstakingly done for you, and all you have to do is run your eyes along the following lines and you will be all set to strike gold. How did online dating become so popular? The reason is pretty simple. It is very much the same reason that the internet itself became so popular. The internet opens up a whole new world of communication and contact. And the reasons for this are given below. Speed. Try to picture what used to happen earlier in the days when people had to depend on the good old postal system. During those days, a person had to wait for 1 or 2 days for a letter to get across to a person who lived in the same state itself. The second person in turn would take 1 or 2 days to respond, and this letter would take 1 or 2 days to get back to the first person. So in effect, a single correspondence would stretch over a week. But now it's a totally different story. The time taken for the first letter and the response has been brought to an amazing 2 minutes. Waiting may make the heart grow fonder, but email makes two people get close faster. Privacy. The internet provides for absolute privacy too. One can carry out communication with another person in the absolute privacy of one's bedroom or bathroom or wherever one chooses to be. There is no fear of eavesdropping, or overhearing, shudder, thanks to email and chat facilities. Options and opportunities. The internet provides for other options like voice chat or video conferencing and stops short only of the physical touch. But then who would want to start a relationship by touching right away? You can see a person, talk to a person, and listen to the person's voice. Can you think of a better way to start a date? Economy. All this and more, it is possible thanks to the internet, and the best part is that all this comes to you for peanuts. All you need is a PC, who doesn't have one, and an internet connection. How can anybody live without one? And you are all set. The only thing more you could ask for is a step-by-step guide to find your dream date. Well, here it is. So what are we waiting for?